Howdy, howdy. There's Tiny, but where's Mario? Gotta pick up his car. Well, he's not in the car. Maybe he's over in the doghouse. Hey man, where you going with our pig, bro? I mean, that's like the next step over here. There's Mario. He's in the doghouse. Oh, I forgot a step. Come on now. Yeah, the tire man finished up with us. We grabbed a quick lunch. I mean, we didn't even, we're authorized to take an hour, but we're behind, so I went ahead and, you know, Mario's cool. I was like, man, let's just run up here and get something to eat real quick and let's come on back. He's down, he's cool. Got a little shout out here. I hope I don't butcher the name. I hope you can see it. There'll be other opportunities to see it, but Eric Habursky. Guys, I am not trying to slaughter nobody's name. I'm a respectful, courteous cowboy. I don't mean no disrespect by that. Eric, Mr. Eric, here's your shout out. Brother, you've been waiting a minute. My hat's off to you 100%, man. I thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience, brother. Thank you very much. I try to get to them when I can, and I might have missed some. Folks, I have no problem with you reminding me, hey man, you kind of forgot about me. My bad. I got a lot of stuff going on. I don't mean any disrespect by that. Mr. Eric, we got you a van, Bubba. I like crushing those vans. Mario crushed this one. I put it in the crusher and drove away, and he crushed it without me pushing the doors in, but that's all right. I can fix it. I can fix it. I don't see anything. Hey, so Eric, I know you won't mind. You're a good dude, but Matthew S. asked me about if I've ever crushed any Hummers, H2s, H3s. I have, but a lot of people are actually trying to fix them up, and yeah, you will see them in junkyards, but I haven't seen them out here, but I have crushed them. And he had mentioned, I bet you have a lot of time in Humvees in the military, and of course I do. And he got me thinking about this one time in Bosnia. Eric, I hope you don't mind. Everybody likes a little story time, cowboy story time. But here we were in Bosnia, and we were sending out NATO messages, you know, across the TVs and the radios, you know, saying, hey, we're not bad guys. We're here to help you. You need emergency assistance. We got medics that'll take care of you. We're here to keep the peace, so on and so forth. Well, the Serbians had taken those messages and they had reworded it where it sounded like, we're here to raid, plunder, and pillage. So, United States Army decided, well, we're just gonna go ahead and take their TV tower from them, their antenna. You ain't got no antenna, you can't broadcast. So we go up there, there's about a platoon of us. We go up there and we turn the power off. We disconnect the antenna. Next day, there's 1,000 people up there in a riot. I'm talking a full-blown riot. And they're screaming they want their TV back. I get it, but this ain't the way it works at that time. You know, the war just kind of settled down. We're trying to establish the peace. We're on a peacekeeping mission. Well, they're up there riding, you know, they got sticks and clubs and bricks and rocks, and they're letting us have it. I mean, we got a riot on our hands, folks. Well, the company commander came to me and he said, Sergeant Davis, there was a couple reporters up there, some of those Associated Press reporters. They said, man, you need to get them guys out of here. It might get pretty ugly up here. So he says, you load them up and you just get them out of here, whatever you got to do. So I went up to those reporters. I told them, I said, hey, we'd like to take y'all to our briefing area where we conduct operations and mission briefs and let you know what's going on and why we're doing what we're doing. So I get my driver, I got a Humvee, I got my driver, and I said, look, man, we're gonna load these two reporters up. I want you to just drive down the road. I don't want you to ask me where to go, when to stop, where to turn left. I just want you to drive. So I'm in the front seat in the commander's chair, which is a passenger seat. My driver's driving, and in two back seats, there's one reporter with like a Nikon camera and a big lens and stuff. And the other one, he's sitting over there behind the driver's seat with a video recorder camera. You know, I mean a big one, basically back in the day, you know, one big VHS ones or whatever. So we drive about 20, 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes down the road, and I said, stop the truck. My driver slams on the brakes. We're in the middle of nowhere. I mean the middle of nowhere. I told them two reporters, I said, get out of the truck. Get out. And they're like, hey, what do you mean? What are you talking about? This is just the middle of nowhere. You can't put us out like this. I said, get out of the truck. Well, I didn't know it, but that reporter that had that video camera, sometime during the trip, he had pushed play on the thing and had it sitting in his lap. I said, man, get out of the truck. They said, we ain't getting out. You're taking us back where we were. I reached down onto my hip. I pulled that M9 Beretta 9mm out, and I stuck that gun right in that reporter's face and said, if you don't get out of this truck, I'm gonna blow your head off. They got out of the truck. They got out of the truck. Well, at the time, it was kind of like a new thing where the Army hadn't really done that before, where, yeah, there's been reporters in combat situations and stuff like that. But these guys, anyway, these guys were courteous enough to allow the Army to look at, you know, their videos and their pictures that they had taken. Well, next thing you know, about 2 weeks later, they haul us all up into this real big tent, and they had that TV set up, and they had the tape from the reporter, or a copy, and we were gonna have a class on how not to conduct yourself with media and press. And I wish y'all could have seen this video. I mean, it's clear as day. I'd take that pistol and I'd stick it right in that man's face. But anyway, there's story time with Cowboy. Yeah, when you go to pulling pistols out on people, they move a whole lot quicker. Anyway, but there's one of my Humvee stories. But yes, I have spent days upon days inside of a Humvee. Days and days. Come on, Eric, let's get your truck up here on the rack and see what we can do with it. I've got 3 large vehicles, so I'm gonna have to crush them separately and then put them in and get all 3 together. But put the squeeze on it, Mario. Put the squeeze on it. Oh, god dang. I did it twice in a row. There's a hole. This thing's 35 something years old. There's a small little hole right where the forks go. My bad.